The old house groaned under the weight of the storm. The rain hammered against the stained glass windows of the ancient manor, each gust of wind rattling the panes like skeletal fingers. Inside, Serafina, a once celebrated violinist, now teetering on the precipice of artistic oblivion, hunched over a tome bound in human skin. Her fingers, once nimble and precise, now trembled with a tremor that wasn't just age, but a deep-seated fear. The music, her lifeblood, was fading. A degenerative condition was stealing her gift, silencing her violin, dimming the vibrant world she knew. Desperation, a viper coiled in her heart, whispered of a forbidden solution, to bargain with the very fabric of time, to borrow from death itself. Hello, welcome to African Folktale by Patra. Please do well to subscribe, like and comment for more interesting stories. The book, whispered to be centuries old and filled with forgotten lore, spoke of a ritual, a dangerous exchange. Not gold, not jewels, but a fragment of one's own life force, woven into an object of power. Serafina, her soul aching with the loss of her music, chose her most prized possession, a Stradivarius violin, passed down through generations, its wood imbued with the very soul of her musical lineage. As the storm raged outside, a symphony of nature's fury mirroring the turmoil within her, she performed the ritual, her voice barely a whisper in the cavernous room. The air thickened, heavy with an unseen presence, the scent of decay mingling with the aroma of old wood and dust. The candles flickered violently, casting grotesque shadows that danced across the walls, before extinguishing, leaving Serafina in an unnerving darkness. When the first rays of dawn crept through the storm clouds, the violin hummed with a faint, ethereal resonance. Serafina felt renewed. The tremor in her hands vanished, her vision sharpened, the music within her surged back to life, more vibrant, more powerful than ever before. She could play again, and she did, with a newfound fervor, her melodies soaring through the manor, captivating anyone who heard them. Her performances became legendary, her name whispered in awe across concert halls and conservatories. She had achieved the immortality she craved, but the price was far steeper than she could have imagined. The borrowed time was a cruel trickster. The vibrant hues of the world began to fade, replaced by a dull, monotonous grey. The joy in her music soured, replaced by an unsettling emptiness. Her emotions became muted, her connection to humanity severed. She was surrounded by adoring fans, yet utterly alone in her gilded cage. The world, once a source of endless inspiration, became a desolate landscape. Then, the nightmares began. Vivid, terrifying visions of a vast, silent orchestra, conducted by a figure shrouded in shadows. She'd wake screaming, the chilling touch of the void clinging to her like a shroud. The Stradivarius, once warm and comforting, now radiated an icy chill, draining the very warmth from her bones. Serafina understood the horrific truth. She hadn't borrowed time, she'd bartered for life itself, and death, the ultimate usurer, was demanding repayment. One stormy night, the wind howling a mournful lament, Serafina stood in the grand hall of the manor, the Stradivarius clutched tightly in her trembling hands. She knew what she had to do. She had to return the stolen life, even if it meant sacrificing the music that had become her identity. But as she raised the violin to smash it against the marble floor, doubt, insidious and persuasive, slithered into her mind. Could she give up the fame, the adoration, the intoxicating illusion of eternal youth? The temptation to cling to the stolen life, to bask in the fleeting glow of borrowed time, was almost overwhelming. The grandfather clock in the corner chimed, each toll a knell of her fading existence. Finally, Serafina made her choice. With a sob of anguish and resignation, she smashed the violin against the cold stone. A blinding flash of light erupted, followed by an eerie silence. When her vision cleared, the violin was gone, reduced to splinters and dust. Serafina collapsed, her breath ragged, her body trembling. Life flowed back into her, but it was irrevocably changed. dimmed, sobered. She had stared into the abyss, and the abyss had left its mark. Serafina never played the violin again. Her hands were too weak, her spirit too broken. But she found a different kind of music. She taught, she mentored, she shared her hard-won wisdom with aspiring musicians. She learned to appreciate the fragile beauty of each passing moment, the preciousness of life's ephemeral dance. She had borrowed death's time, and in the end, it taught her the true melody of existence. She had faced the silence beyond the music and returned, not with immortality, but with a profound understanding of life's fleeting symphony. Don't forget to subscribe